Top 5 Spooky Facts About Horror Authors. Fact about horror. Horror book pages are replete with graphic and unsettling tales of monsters and spirits. While many horror writers keep their spookiness confined to their books, others find that the real world may be just as terrifying as their macabre creations. This collection of terrifying facts about horror writers doesn't include flesh-eating zombies or blood-sucking vampires, but it does include ghosts and witches. Number 5. Susan Hill believes in ghosts. Susan Hill, the author of The Woman in Black, 1983, believes in ghosts even though she has never personally seen one. Enough people I know have been in a place which emanates a sense of evil and have felt the urge to immediately get away from it, Hill stated in a 2019 interview. She also raises the question, why would an animal make that up? In reference to dogs that appear to be frightened by ghostly figures. Even though Hill believes in the paranormal, not all claimed ghost sightings are genuine in his opinion. According to The Telegraph, she feels that 99% of ghostly manifestations have a material explanation, but the remaining 1% cannot be explained in any logical way. Even though there is still no scientific proof for the remaining 1%, Hill stated in 2016 that the existence of ghosts might yet be proven by quantum physics. Number 4. Stephen King is afraid of the number 13. Stephen King has horrified countless people over the years with his supernatural cars, ghosts, and vampires found in his horror stories. However, King is actually frightened by the number 13. King discussed his triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number, in a 1984 New York Times story. He noted that 1984 featured 3 Friday the 13ths, the highest number a year can have, making it a very terrible year. King continues, I always take the last 2 steps on my back stairs as 1, making 13 into 12. I will not stop reading on pages 94, 193, 382, etc. The total of their digits equals 13. He acknowledges the neuroticism of this conduct, but he would rather be safe. Later on, this fear made an appearance in King's literature. In his 1999 short fiction, 1408, he describes a haunted hotel room on the 13th floor, albeit it is marked as the 14th level. The room numbers digits 1 plus 4 plus 0 plus 8, sum up to the unlucky number 13. Number 3. Algernon Blackwood was a member of the Ghost Club. The novella The Willows, written by Algernon Blackwood in 1907, is the work for which he is most well known. It tells the story of 2 men who experience unearthly beings while traveling down the Danube River by boat. But Blackwood's fascination in the paranormal went far beyond his writings. Throughout his life, he studied various mysticisms and esoteric traditions. He studied the mysticism of Kabbalah, a branch of Jewish mysticism, and Theosophy, a religion based on karma and rebirth. He also looked for non-religious manifestations of the paranormal. He belonged to a magic-focused group called the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Additionally, he became a member of the Ghost Club, which investigated paranormal phenomena, and included authors like W.B. Yeats, Arthur Conan Doyle, and Charles Dickens, who did not believe in ghosts. Number 2. Anne Rice believed she lived in a haunted house. Although author Anne Rice of Interview with the Vampire, 1976, didn't genuinely believe in vampires, she did believe in ghosts. Rice was able to purchase several homes in her home city of New Orleans because to her literary prowess, and she thought one of them was haunted. According to Rice, her opulent antebellum-style home at 1239 First Street, Rosagate Mansion, has legends, as she told NPR. There are ghosts in it. I don't see them, but other people have seen them, she continued. The mansion is said to be haunted by the ghost of Pamela Starr-Clapp, who spent the majority of her life there before passing away in 1934. She is not the only person reported to have passed away on the land. Either on the stairwell, a guy is said to have shot himself. Number 1. Edgar Allan Poe died in a mysterious way. The precise reason of Edgar Allan Poe's death is still a mystery, yet it seems appropriate given the author's own gruesome tales. He left Virginia on September 27, 1849, and traveled to Philadelphia, where the story starts. However, he never made it, and 6 days later, he was discovered in Baltimore, disoriented and sporting filthy clothes that did not belong to him. The man who found Poe said that he was in great distress, and rather the worse for wear, asking one of his pals for assistance. Afterwards, his acquaintance called him unwashed, haggard, not to say bloated, and his hair disheveled, his whole physique repulsive. Before passing away on October 7, Poe spent the following several days experiencing hallucinations while in the hospital and making calls for an unidentified somebody named Reynolds. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of his illness. Since then, a number of explanations have been proposed to explain his strange final days and death. These include brain tumors, murder, rabies, and cooping, a type of election fraud in which victims were abducted and coerced into voting for a specific candidate by beating them or offering them alcohol. Thank you for watching our video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned.